Good morning, my people. We are back from a rest day. Maybe I should have rehearsed that. We're back from a rest day today, and today is going to be a leg day. Glutes and hamstrings. You know, I did not have the best sleep last night, so we're just going to continue on our deload week to where we're not. This is the first workout where I'm not going to shoot for a PR this time. Last time we ended off with RDLs for 365, and I was, going to attempt the 5x5, but for the lack of sleep and the body needs to recover, you got to take those 2 steps back, 3 steps forward sometimes, and today is one of those days. Happy Friday. Happy weekend to everybody. Hope everybody gets to the bag today, bright and early. Since I couldn't sleep, right now it's 4:27 a.m. 4:27 a.m. Maybe that was from the poor diet I had yesterday. Whew. It's been kind of tough. Honestly, I might just start prep January the way shit's going. Goodness gracious. Like, damn, bro. The holidays are coming up too. I mean, we're already in the thick of the holidays, so that's a good excuse right there. Seasonal depression is among us, and this rain right now is not helping it. Oh man. Well, since today is going to be a deload day. I mean, I'm gonna push it. I'm just not gonna use as heavy weights. And then I always say I'm gonna take it easy, but we're still gonna push ourselves. Just maybe not to the brinks of super failure. For some reason, failing with heavy weight versus like a moderate weight feels different to me. I think you can get more intense with heavier weight. I guess that might be like a mindset thing. Like you gotta tap in, since the weight's gonna be a lot heavier. But probably use like maybe a couple plates on the RDLs, maybe even 3. Even that might be like pushing it a little bit too. I guess we'll just see how we feel. Since we took a rest day yesterday, that was pretty crazy. I was really going on a crazy streak of a little over, I think it was over 2 months. It had to have been over 2 months, maybe 70 days. I don't know how many days. So I tried to check in my apps for my check-ins, but they were missing some, and I was like, God damn it. If I was just going to one singular gym, it might have been easier to track, but yeah. Since we're gonna kick it back with a leg day, I really have to figure out what kind of volume I could do and spread it across a whole week's worth of training, and maybe keep implementing one rest day. But I'd rather be on a regimen though, because I still like to implement my smaller muscle groups, like forearms and neck, and I was using that basically as like a rest day. So I'd probably need to do that on like a random Saturday or some shit. But we still haven't. We've just been setting it up. As far as programming goes, I'd be watching Sam Solik a lot. I don't think he's for his workouts, I don't think he's on a specific program. Because that man will just go into the gym and go ape shit on a leg extension. I'm like, oh shit. That's pretty sick. It's pretty gnarly. Like, he'll literally sit on the leg extension for a bunch of sets, go till failure, do some partials, and then he'll call it quits. So that's the leg day. Quad focused. They're like, okay. And so I see how he be. Does he? I think he uploads every day. So, all right, guys, we're about to pull up to the gym here shortly. I'll see you guys in there. Okay, we're starting off with leg extensions or hamstring curls. My fault. Okay, we got 80 pounds on here. Should be pretty light. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Okay. So what I'm trying to do, I'll probably aim for like 10 to 15 reps for today, and then RPE 6-ish. So we're not gonna train too crazy today. We'll do like one more set here, and then do an RDL either with dumbbells or the barbell. Okay. Yep. It should be pretty light. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, not too shabby. Let's go see if we can find like a barbell or some dumbbells. First working set, we're gonna just be using 225. Again, we're gonna land in the 10 to 15 rep range. So this should be relatively moderate. No belt, but I do have straps on. Okay, 2 and 1. Yep. This should feel lighter. Okay, not too bad. Let's do like one more set. This will be the last set, just 2 sets here. 2 sets of 10. You know, we're not doing too much. And then I'm gonna stop mid-shin. Let's see how that feels on my tricep. So again, whenever you're doing like the deadlift, initiate with your hips. So over here, hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh no, gang. All right, guys, I got a hip circle around my knees right now. It's kind of like the shy guy shit, but this actually fired up my glutes like crazy. Like, pause. But we just did like 1 set of 10. And that shit was burning, so we're actually gonna just do another one. That feels kind of good. It's those little muscles that you got to train, you know. All right, 3, 2. Okay. And then What you want to do is obviously keep your knees from touching. 1, 2, control it. 3, 4, 5, goddamn. 6. They can't be serious playing candy shop right now. 8, 9, 10. Woo! That shit was a burner. Okay. What we'll do after this, I don't even know what we're about to do after this, gang. Maybe some lunges or some shit. Maybe leg extend or leg press. We'll get some leg press in with the hip circle. We're just gonna keep this on. We're on to the leg press. We have the hip circle still on. We're gonna go for, again, the 10 to 15 rep range here. Should be relatively light. And to make this a little bit more glute focused, you can actually move your feet up on the platform, like so. Get some help from the back of the leg. And I like to use the bolts right up here as my guide. 2. That shit sounded like I struggled, bro. I ain't really struggled like that, but okay. Top set, kind of. Since we're deloading, we'll just call it a top set. All right, gang. Okay. Oh shit, hold on. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Pull yourself into the seat as hard as you can, okay? Yep. Yeah. Again, we're deloading. So you don't want to go to the brink of absolute failure. Obviously, you want to get a good workout in, so we're going to push ourselves a little bit, but that's enough of that hip circle there. Let's get a quick set of calves in while we're here. Quick set. When you train calves, get that good stretch all the way down and squeeze up. And with here you can keep the machine locked. That way if you fail, the whole machine isn't gonna slam down on you. Woo. Underrated. This is basically a donkey calf race. We'll do one more set actually. So we ended up here at the Smith machine to do some glute bridges because we've been neglecting our glutes. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hey, goddamn. That actually burned more than I expected. But tip number 1, you really have to, you gotta empty out the tank before you get into this because the bar is smashing, it's literally smashing your bladder. If I was doing any heavier weight, I'd probably use the facilities beforehand. Let's get one more set in though. Second set. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Ooh, that's light. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yep. 8. Yep. 9. Yep. Whew. Should have controlled that a little bit better, but that was good. That was good. So, full workout was, what is it? Lying hamstring curls, RDLs, leg press, glute bridges. I mean, some calf raises on the leg press. That's not too shabby. I mean, for a deload day, again, we're not trying to kill ourselves today. Every other workout we are, but not today. We have to make sure that we're controlling our sanity or our insanity. All right, guys, we just got to the house. We just pulled up. We did an extra 25 minutes on the stairs after everything was said and done, and then sat in the sauna for another like 10 minutes or so. And we just got reassurance from Brian Johnson. If you guys don't know who that is, Google him right now. It's the man that's trying to live forever. He said that the sauna has tons and tons of benefits. Research backed. He did studies saying that sitting in the sauna for 20 minutes or more 5 times a week definitely decreases toxicity levels in your body, and tons and tons of other benefits as far as that goes. But all I got, long story short, sit in the sauna. You don't need an ice bath. I guess you can if you want to, because there were other studies that showed in people of, I think it was Finland, that they would hop into an ice bath right after the sauna, which is crazy talk, because I feel like the sauna is all you need, man. And speaking of sauna, it's getting like a sauna in here, so we are about to hop inside and chill for the rest of the day. Happy Friday, everybody. This will be uploaded hopefully today, later, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Subscribe.